What up, word? It's your boy Sporty Black checking in again, man. Shout out to the notification squad. We in the building. People asking me to expound a little bit more on the QC situation as far as with what happened to a lot of their artists, why they got dropped from the label or whatever, right? So this video is my attempt to try to explain, break some of that shit down. Now, this is just basically my opinion from the outside looking in, right? So don't hold none of this shit word value, right? Um, it's like this. QC, they started as an independent label or whatever, but Coach K had a lot of connections in the industry and shit, right? So when they found the Migos, they was able to, really start moving with their company, and then they linked the deal with 300 NT, and then they start putting stuff out. But the Migos first couple albums up on the 300 kind of had flopped, so you know it was just the chemistry and the business just went on the same sheet of music with QC and 300. So soon they got into a litigation battle. You know what I'm saying? QC trying to leave 300, you know, and trying to do their own thing, but 300 wasn't going for it. So for a year and a half, 300 wouldn't even let QC put out no music. So at that time, QC had a lot of artists on the label, not just Migo. They had Migo, Rich the Kid, Johnny Cinco, Jose Guapo, Skipper the Flipper, OG Mako, Young Great. They had a bunch of artists they were working with. So now the label that the artists are under is being restricted from putting out music by their parent label, which is 300 at the time. So that put the artists at a major disadvantage because it's like this our livelihood. So how we gonna get money? We can't put shit out. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of those artists they didn't have no music out on no streaming site. Cause at that time streaming really was just now trying to pop off. So most of the niggas' music was just on the mixtape site. And that shit just free. So niggas getting millions and millions of views and plays on these mixtape site, but they ain't getting no monetary gain behind it. So really all they can do is try to go do some shows to pick up some back ends and shit. You know what I mean? So, a year and a half, that's a long ass time in rap. A year and a half in rap time, bro. You don't put that out a year and a half, but you're irrelevant when you try to come back. So niggas in a bad situation, but a lot of these artists, they got families to feed. They got responsibilities, so they got to get out here and get it. You know what I mean? So niggas go to doing show, picking up back end. You know, most of them niggas on some trap shit. So niggas trying to goddamn get out here and hustle, and what I'm saying, flip their money, keep their thing coming in and keep it rolling. They just how the streets go, right? Rap hustling, like we would what we like to call it, right? But this the thing. Everybody that was on that label QC at the time of this year and a half where they stuck 300 won't let them do that. It was only one young nigga on that label who was smart enough and business savvy enough to maneuver his way around all that bullshit and still get money off the rap, and that was Rich the Kid. So you see, Rich the Kid, he never signed a record label deal with QC. He signed more of a management deal with QC. Rich the Kid, like, damn, fuck that. He took his own money, went and goddamn signed Fame and Debt for like 30, 40,000. You know what I'm saying? Gave him a chain. Boom. Now Fame and Debt was already hot. So now he got an artist that he can get some money off for. You know what I'm saying? He still independent. These niggas just managing him. You feel what I'm saying? So the stipulation that 300 got on them, it don't apply to Rich the Kid. So what Rich the Kid do was he built his own relationship in house with the people at 300 and stepped to them like, look, man, I got an artist, he hot, man. I got my own label, but I'm trying to find an imprint to put my shit, like, what I'm saying, distribute me and my artists. So 300 gave him a deal, gave him a fat ass advance check, so boom. So he got the advance check, he hit the ground running. Him and Fame and Dex, you know what I'm saying? Rick Velvet One. Kept dropping music, you know what I'm saying? Doing shows. So Everybody else that was on QC, they stuck cause they signed to the artist deals. Niggas like Skipper the Flipper, Johnny Cinco, Jose Guapo. Them niggas was like they couldn't really do what they wanted to do cause they gotta wait on Coach K and P to get them the green light that the litigation over and we can resume to putting out this shit. So a lot of them niggas losing focus with the music. Niggas ain't recording as much as they used to. Niggas in the trap more than they in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Cause nigga gotta get their money. Cause right now, the rap shit ain't paying. So I gotta get out here and get it out the streets. Cause I gotta pay these bills. You feel what I'm saying? So that was nigga mind state at the time. Cause a year and a half, that's a long time to be sitting around not doing that. So you know, nigga gotta do what he gotta do, right? So boom. The Migos were probably the only one coming around still to the studio because they had an in-house studio, still coming around to the studio, still doing music, really just locked in with the music. You feel what I'm saying? So by that time they done got Yachty. You know what I'm saying? It right before the litigation period was up. They signed Yachty. Boom. Soon they get Yachty, they was able to, you know what I'm saying, link some endorsement deals and stuff like that. Cause Yachty had a clean image, you know what I'm saying, that was marketable to them white folk like Sprite and Target and other folk that he was, you know what I'm saying, dealing with or whatnot. So they signed Yachty to a 360. So whatever kind of deals that they can get with Yachty, they know they gonna get a percentage. So it made sense for them. You did. But they pretty much had all them niggas on 360. Skipper, Flip, all of them on 360. Because you know 300 was like one of the first labels, Lear Cohen, they invented the 300, the 360 deal. You know what I'm saying? So everybody pretty much tied up in the 360, right? Okay, boom. So when the litigation dropped, the Migos already got bukus of songs on standby. So when the litigation period was over, them niggas leaked Bad and Bougie, and they shit spread like wildfire. They like, oh, we got something with it right here. Boom, dropped the single. That motherfucker went to going up the billboard. So now they went back to the bando in the closet. You know what I'm saying? Whipping up Culture One. And when goddamn Quavo letting them folk hit like, boy, ready. You know, that was the game changer because they got the culture, that shit was a classic. So what they had to do was they had to find a new parent home to help distribute this shit. So they end up inking a deal with Capital Motown. They signed Yachty and the Migos around the same time. Boom. And the whole QC with it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how the Baby and all the rest on, Lil Baby, all the rest on they Motown, Capital, / QC or whatnot. But anyway, so boom, so they drop all the bag. Capital Motown gave them a big old bag. Boom, so Bad and Bougie taking off. You know what I'm saying? Culture taking off. So everything taking off. So the niggas who they pretty much dropped, it was like, I ain't gonna say they dropped them at the time. It was just like they weren't really dealing with them at the time. And them guys, I get they weren't really just coming around on doing the music. Niggas was out there in the trap trying to get it how they live. You feel me? So now that the business back rolling, niggas like Cinco and Guapo and Skipper Flipper them, they like, okay, shit, we back in business. So they you know, they motivated to do some music now. But P them was like, nah, homie, it don't even rock like that. That's how they looking at it, because in business, most of the time, when a company take a major loss, the first thing that company do is this. They're like, damn, how we gonna recruit some of these losses? So what they do is they downsize. So that's what QC did. They downside. They looked at their roster and they really pretty much cut everybody off except for Migos and Lil Yachty. Lil Baby, he was already around anyway, just being around, because him and P came up together like on some street type shit. You know what I'm saying? Been getting some money, you know what I mean? So he would come into the fold later on some music. But anyway, so he still was around. But all the rest on them, they pretty much cut them off. But the messed up part about it, they never they ain't sent them no release papers and telling them, you know what I mean, bro, you been released. You know what I mean? And that was the messed up part about it, in my opinion, because you got guys like Guapo, Cinco, them, Flipper them, they still thinking it's QC, it's quality. They still thinking they on the team. So now that they see the Migos taking off, Yachty them taking off, shit, they like shit, it's on. You know what I mean? Because they understand that the litigation period over with the 300 shit. But they folk got a whole new deal with these other people. So like, you know what I'm saying? Basically like nigga like, hey yo, boy, what's happening, boy? You know what I mean? But Peter was like, no, homie. You know what I'm saying? We ain't rocking like that. We rocking with these niggas. You feel what I'm saying? But they ain't never really just telling these guys this shit far as like with the communication. It was kind of like them niggas had to find out on their own. You know what I'm saying? That the motherfucker done cut you off. Like, damn, that motherfucker here done unfollow me. Nigga ain't answer my call. They ain't return them a text. Damn, nigga done block me on this. Hey, what the hell going on? So then, QC, P, and Cocaine them had thrown a party. Like, I don't know, it was a birthday party. It was some kind of party a couple years back. Right after Culture had took off. And it was like, they made a flyer and everything. And it was like, you know what I'm saying, QC present. But then they only had Coach K, P, Migo, Yachty, and they invited Gucci, Rollo, and I think Pee Wee Longway. I'm the only one they invited to the shit. So all the other niggas who used to be down with QC, niggas like, what the fuck going on? He ain't got down a big boy party. They ain't even invited a nigga like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? So after that, niggas went to seeing the sign like, damn, like, bro, these folks ain't fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, so when Cinco, they don't realize like shit, bro, these folks ain't fucking with it. You know, niggas just went on doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga ain't Cinco or Guapo. They ain't never sneak, did. They ain't say nothing crazy. Them niggas just, they stayed down on that independent shit and just went to just getting it the best way they know how for with the music. They just went to trying to do what they do. So then at that time, Cinco, he had dropped that John Poppy 2. In my opinion, his best body of work. And I was so upset, man. I was like, damn, bro, QC need to be behind this shit because the album was so dope. That's all it needed was just that extra boost to push it on out there. And it could have really just popped. Because I feel like Cinco Home is a star, man. But he just been slept on. And so many niggas done stole from his style and his lingo. A lot of niggas biting. And I hate to see other niggas shining off another nigga style who created the wave. You feel me? But that's another topic. But you know what I mean? So now it's like after all this shit done came back around August 2018, and P, he just looking back like, damn, Cinco did have some good ass music. Man, I might sign that nigga back. So now he thinking about bringing Cinco back on the team. You know what I mean? Because somebody had asked him about it. The little question game they be playing on IG. And they basically asking, you know, would he re-sign Johnny Cinco? He was like, shit, anything possible. You know what I'm saying? Other little videos he don't, put up talking about bringing Johnny Cinco back to the team. So my question to y'all out there who watching this video, if you were Johnny Cinco, would you go back to QC after how everything transpired? Or would you just say, fuck it, stay independent, and just keep doing your own thing? You know what I'm saying? Cause Cinco ain't hurt for no money. He get money still, you know what I mean? Me personally, if it was me, only way I go back to QC, but them niggas had to offer me a big old bag. But I'd probably think about it then. Other than that, man, I'd probably just stay independent, man. But that's just me, you know what I'm saying? It's only Johnny Cinco the only one know what's best for Johnny Cinco. I'm gonna put it like that. But that's what all I got to say about this situation right here. You know what I'm saying? If you new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button, man. Sporty Black, man. Follow me on IG at Sporty Black, man. That's all I got to say, man.